Hey everyone, welcome to YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of Just Be Creative Cardiology. We are here today for session 22, and it's a fun video because I get to reveal some of the new 2021 spring catalog products to you, which I was able to get as part of Stampin' Up's Onstage at Home event. Product purchase premiere pre-order. I know that's a whole mouthful. Hey Doris, how are you? Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Hey Diane, good to have you here. This is awesome. So it was hey Kathy, it was a super exciting weekend because Stampin' Up hosted their Onstage at Home, their first virtual convention, which was, I really enjoyed it. I mean, there's nothing like being there with the excitement of everybody and just all of that fun that we have together. But I enjoyed being at home. I got to sit in my comfy clothes. Ziggy sat on my lap and she slept while I watched the videos. I got a good night's sleep. I had the perfect view. I was able to cast the convention program from my phone onto our TV, so I got to watch it on a big screen. I didn't have to run to get any, try to get a good seat or anything like that. So the content was amazing, the training, the new products, whoa, talk about best catalog ever. Oh my goodness, it's like page after page, and I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna have to offer some amazing classes and events because I need everything. Hey everybody, all right. Hey Carol from Florida, thank you for joining us. Hey David, my hubby's actually off this week, so he's putzing around, but he knew I was doing my video. I told him I'm gonna have to get him on maybe Friday. I don't know, we'll see. I told him I'm gonna have to get him on because, you know, here with COVID, he's got some vacation time that's use it or lose it. So he's got a few days off here. Oh, Diane just downloaded the mini catalog PDF on the demonstrator website. That's awesome. All right, so we have Carol from Watchie, Florida, and then also Carol from England. Today is the day of Carols. That's wonderful. Hi, Luann. Aw, all right. Hi, France from Michigan. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys are here for a good session because I am going to show you a couple of beautiful, simple cards. We're gonna color with some blends, and we're going to use the new Dragonfly Garden stamp set. And there is a punch. So, I mean, who doesn't love their punches? Let me put it upside down so you can see it's a dual punch. You get the mini and the large. This is a stamp set. There's papers, ribbon, and all kinds of good stuff. So I actually expedited my order from the event this weekend so that I would have these products here to share with all of you today. So I'm going to share with you those fun things, but I know some of you come to strictly for the projects. So I'm going to demo the projects first and kind of share a little along the way, and then I will share the rest of it. So you have to stay on for the full video because you're going to want to see this cool stuff. Hi Heather. Oh yes, Luann's asking, did I get the new brushes? You want to know what she's talking about? Blending brushes. Might as well just open these. Like I said, I just got my box in. So these new blending brushes come in a pack of 3. Let's see if I can get these open. You guys may have noticed I did my nails. Well, it's been so long since I've been to any kind of salon, and the press-on, you know, like those Jamberry type things, I can never seem to get them to work for me. But I was at the pharmacy and just happened to scroll by the clearance section, and they had these bright blue press-on nails. You just like pull a tab and they stick on. So I thought, well, you know, like they were cheap, so why not try them? What do you guys think? They're kind of flashy. I kind of like it, but it is awkward. I'm not used to having fingernails. As a kid, I played piano, and my piano teacher was always after me to keep my nails short so they wouldn't clink on the keys. And then all through middle school and high school, I played violin, and my teacher there was always, Jess, you gotta cut your nails, you gotta keep them short. And I guess just through work and everything, I've always just kept them pretty short. So even these, they're not too bad, but just have something on there is kind of fun. That's my little quick tip, faux salon nails. Aw, thanks Kathy. She says we need something bright sometimes. All right, so I just opened these and I'm feeling them. Oh, these are really soft. Like when Shannon West from Stampin' Up kind of showed these at during the onstage thing, she was joking. She's like, you could use them as like makeup brushes. I thought she was kidding, but I don't know if you can see, there's actually like little individual fibers. So it's not a sponge. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was like a sponge, but it's actually like individual little bristles. I think I can show you there, and they're super soft. All right, so these are for cool sponging, or not sponging, blending techniques with ink and cool stuff. So I'm gonna have to try these out and make sure I know what I'm doing before before I show you a video of how to use them. But yes, very cool product that I'm excited for us to have here. So let me show you some of the Dragonfly. It's called Dandy Garden, and the Dragonfly stamp set and punch is called the Dragonfly Garden stamp set and punch. Oh, Karen says, yes, she's had some that she's tried before. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm excited to try them because I've never seen or worked with the blending brushes. But this Dragonfly Dandy Garden Suite, you've got to see this paper. We're going to use some of this today. This is an amazing, it's a 6x6 stack. The colors in here are gorgeous. You've got basic black and Blackberry Bliss, and you've got Bumblebee and Mossy Meadow. There we go. We've got some Misty Moonlight on there, and we've got Calypso Coral in there, some Blackberry Bliss. So on one side you've got like the dragonflies and the dandelions, and then the back side is pretty much like a neutral. So I love that we've got all of these fun designs. So we get 48 sheets in here. And I know these are pretty bright and bold, but I'm excited. I feel like, I don't know, 2020 has just been so weird that I'm excited for bright and bold, and I think it's kind of refreshing. I like that. And little bumblebees, and you might be thinking, well, how do they fit in with dragonflies? Well, there is an additional stamp set called Garden Wishes that actually has dandelions on it, some beautiful sentiments, and it's got a little bumblebee here, and even the little stitched like buzz trail there. And there's a set of dies that match. So the dies cut out both sets of dandelions. It cut out the little bumblebee. So if you like the whole honeybee, I know that was super popular last spring when we had the honeybee bundle. Well, we're still bringing in the bees, which is pretty cool. Yes, definitely love these paper packs. And Doris is laughing. Doris is not a dragonfly person. And she says that I am really trying hard to convert her to liking those dragonflies. That's right. This paper and this suite is just so gorgeous that it's like, really, how could you not like it, right? But that's okay. If you're not a dragonfly person either, we've got plenty of other fabulous goodies in this catalog. Okay, now we start over. So we've got, how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 12 double-sided designs. So 24 different patterns in this pack. And you get 4 of each of these. So for a total of 48 sheets. So love, love, love that paper. Okay, so with the suite, that means you get paper, we've got accessories, we've got this gorgeous Mossy Meadow linen, braided linen trim. I hope you guys can see that okay in the video. Then there's little mini, there's some mini ladybugs. So we don't just have bumblebees and dragonflies, but we've got ladybugs too. Oh, Fran says that the dragonflies are her favorite creatures, like flying jewels. I agree, they're so beautiful. And Teresa, welcome, says they have a koi pond in their backyard and they always have dragonflies. Yes, awesome. Oh, Luann was scared of them as a kid. Her brother called them sewing needles. Oh my goodness, what a meanie. What a terrible little brother. Oh my goodness. Well, I have a story for you. Oh, on another stamp set. I'll share that in a bit. But yes, let me see. Can I show you guys the cutest little... I put some little dragonflies in my box. Here we go. So we've got little itty bitty. They're hollow in the back. These are little ladybugs too. Well, I'll show you a better thing when I flip my camera, and then you guys can see them just a little bit better. But in the suite, like I said, there's dies that go with the Garden Wishes, which is awesome. So 2 stamp sets, the dies, the punch, the paper pack, the ribbon, the ladybugs. Then there is this laser cut specialty paper. I'm excited. I'm just opening it now. I told my team, we had our team meeting last night, and I said, you guys have to come back and watch my YouTube this afternoon because I opened my box for them, but I didn't open any of the products. So I said they had to come back so they could actually see what we were working with. All right, so these are the laser cut papers. So you can see how detailed they are. Oh my goodness. So you get frames, you get additional dragonflies and flowers and all kinds of cool stuff. And then they do have they've got a tissue paper backing holding them up. So let me see if I can pull up this other sheet. Oh, look at that. Other dragonfly backgrounds and leaves. Very cool. And these are, they're white, like a craft white. So you could add color to them. You can leave them white as is, or you could add color to them. So that is really cool. Oh, Karen says she doesn't see any dragonflies in her yard. And Karen, yeah, you're out in Montana, right? But she did see a bunch when they spent summers in northern Minnesota. Aw. Very nice. Yes, we get them in the summertime in New York too. Usually around like ponds and things where there's cattails and wildflowers and things. So, and then this is a pretty good stack. These are the Dandy Garden Memories and More. Where's my snips here so that I can open these packages and show you guys this cool stuff. So they've actually got a set of note cards, printed note cards and envelopes. So if you want to just make super quick projects. So these are the envelopes. Aren't they beautiful? They've got that nice printing on the envelope, and then the flap is decorated too. And then the cards themselves. Now these are a little bit larger. These are 4" by 6". And then you've got the pre-printed cards here too to go with them. So very pretty. I do like that. Now these are, I believe they're all the 4x6. They're all the large size. Oh, Montana got snow again. I didn't even want to talk about that. The weather has been absolutely beautiful. In fact, New York hit a record high today. My husband, he's like a weather guru, and so he follows all of that stuff. And I think he said the last time New York hit like that 75, upper 70s temperature in November was like I don't know if it was 1905 or 1915. We'll see. If he's still watching, maybe he can leave us the comment. And then also to go with those note cards and envelopes, there is the Memories and More cards pack. So these are pre-printed flat cards that come in 3x4 and 4x6. Let me open these here. I'll just tear into them and see what we've got. All right, so quick assortment. These are the 3x4s. Oh, let me see, it's upside down. Great day. Some things are made to be. We've got all kinds of fun little, that looks like it's upside down. Time together is time well spent, of course. Oh, there's Thinking of You. these are cute. Printed, you just need like a sentiment, or you can do your journaling. These are wonderful for doing some scrapbooking, or if you like to do kind of like the project life style. I like to, when I scrapbook, kind of do a combination of those. Let me show you the back side. Make sure that's right side up. Smile. So these are nice because you could even mount these on those cards and envelopes, and then maybe add some of those cute little ladybugs or die cuts or something, and have some cute quick projects. All right, so I'm excited. There's all kinds of cool things to work with. These are the larger ones. So you can use them like as filler cards. Oh, there's even die cuts already ready to go, and just pop them out on here. Oh, there's stickers. That's cool. Oh, there's even more. These are stickers too. Things are always, I mean, it's nice to see, like, you definitely need the physical copy of the catalog and not just the online version. You see so much more. But at the same time, when you get the product finally in your hands, it always looks way different. So much better. All right, make sure I've got these, because I'm showing them to you as I'm looking, so it's hard to make sure they're right side up. Yes, so that is all part here of this Dandy Garden suite with the Dragonfly bundle. And for those of you who attended On Stage at Home, you guys will recognize the make and take projects, but for those of you who didn't, fun little sneak peek of some cards to come. So I'll just show you these. Isn't that fun? So we've got some butterflies in there too. All right, so cute projects. Now let's make a couple, okay? And then I will reveal the rest of the goodies in the box. There's a fine floral, really watercolor artsy suite, and there's some donkeys. Yeah, totally random, but very cute stuff. All right, okay, just checking the comments. Let me move my camera stand around here and flip this, and we'll get started, okay? So flip that back. Here we go, so you can see my messy desk. All right, I'm plugged in. Let me undo that so I can move my cord here. Oh, and here you can see those little those are the mini dragonflies. I've popped out some. Aren't they cute? You can see them in there. Love them. Love them. Okay, so I've got my November host code here. Oh yes, and Dora's had mentioned, so one of the cool things with Onstage was that's where Stampin' Up! Does their yearly rewards and recognition and all of that. And I was so excited to be recognized for achievements in sales and team building, all of that wonderful stuff that would not be possible without you wonderful customers and my fabulous team, and of course my family who's supportive too, like David, you guys know him. How do you attach the ladybugs? So the nice thing is these will go on right with the mini glue dots. They are the perfect size. Let me see if I've got some. But one of the coolest things, Stampin' Up! Announced their top demonstrators list. So you just put them right on with your little glue dots. Oops, come on. And then it, sticks. So perfect, super easy. They announced their top demo list worldwide today, and I made number 228 out of 60,000 demonstrators globally. That totally blew my mind that out of that many demonstrators all around the world that I actually made number 228. So wow, thank you guys so much. I'm surprised and delighted and just super can't believe it. That was awesome. So thank you guys so much. Yes, and it's through your ordering and through joining my team, all of that wonderful stuff. That's what makes that possible. So thank you. So don't want to toot my horn too much. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I'm going to show you some fun Dragonfly cards. I'm starting the first one here. Thank you guys so much. You're all so sweet. Starting with a half sheet of Bumblebee. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And of course, we're gonna fold that. That's gonna be our card base. All right, I'm gonna try not to shake the catalog too much, or the catalog, the camera. All right, so we've got our Bumblebee card base there. I pulled out some Whisper White too, so that I can stamp my dragonflies on that. But I've cut some of these patterns. I made up little kits for my team for our make and takes for our November team meeting. So they all got squares of the new paper, a sampler of the Mossy Meadow braided linen thread, as well as we got a little ladybug in there, and I give them a whole assortment of cardstock and all kinds of good stuff. But what I'm gonna do is take a couple of these patterns. You guys can maybe let me know which ones are your favorite. So that's a nice bright one. I like the blues. These are pretty, but I need kind of just a floral, weedy garden background for this. So I want to use a print. Ooh, this one might work too. All right, so I think I'm gonna narrow it down to these 4. Let me know which are your favorites. So we're gonna do one Bumblebee card, and maybe that will help if I tell you the other one. The other card here is going to be Calypso Coral. Again, 5.5 by 8.5. So let me go ahead and I'll fold that too. We'll get that step out of the way. Okay, so for our Bumblebee and our Calypso Coral cards, we need a panel here of the Dandy Garden Designer Series paper. And what I'm going to do with this is actually use my Stitched Shapes framelits. You guys know I use these. These are the most essential dies in any crafter's tool shed. Yes, you need these. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take not the largest stitch square, but the second one. Okay, so the second size. So I'm gonna trim this down a little bit and cut out a panel, and then we're gonna fly our dragonfly over it. So I'm torn. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and then we'll have some of the dandelion. Let's see which portion we want. I'll have some of the dandelion showing through. All right, so let me take this. I'm gonna die cut this real quick and try not to shake everything. All right, so we're gonna do one panel with just the dandelions here. Simple color scheme. And then for the Calypso Coral card, I'm thinking either that Calypso Coral print here, or even a contrast of the Misty Moonlight. You guys let me know which one you like better. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this through. Okay, so the first one here for that. And what do you guys think? Should I go with the Calypso Coral? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do the Calypso Coral for the other one. We'll kind of tie in some of those colors, and I'm going to use this stitched shape on here as well. Yeah, and let's do that upper right corner so we get the portion with the big dandelion on there. That'll be fun. Okay, so I'll cut this out too. So this is a nice way, especially if you're doing samplers or you just want to do, you want to kind of make the most of your paper pack here. Okay, so I got that super quick. All right, so I'll put these, we've still got strips, we can use them for something else. Not going to waste any little bit of this. And the nice thing is that adds that fun little stitching element. So even though it's a simple card, kind of steps it up just a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do, grab our dimensionals here and my snips again, because I'm using up what's left of my little sheet. Just trim the edges on these, and I'm going to put some on each corner. So if you're wondering how you can get these products, well, as demonstrators, there will be a full demonstrator pre-order from this new catalog that begins on December 1st. And the cool thing is, if you decide to join my team of Creative Cardiology Team of demonstrators in December, then you can take advantage of that pre-order. In fact, you can add pre-order items to your starter kit, which is pretty amazing. A great way to stretch your dollar, because the Stampin' Up! Starter kit is just $99, and you choose 120, I think that's upside down. I'm talking too much. It's just $99, and you choose $125 of whatever you want. So you could get $125 of new pre-order goodies in your kit and just pay $99 for them. You also get free shipping on your kit too, so that's makes it go even further, which is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and put this one on as well. So you can see, very simple. I just kind of stuck it in that upper third of the card base there. All right, come on here. It's just slapping those on there. Using up my edges. Okay. Try not to have them stick to my fingers. All right, got a little carried away on that one. So we'll do that right up here. And then of course, as far as ordering, the catalog goes live in January. Let me check the date. It is January 5th is when the actual catalog sales period begins. So if you don't want to wait till January and you want to get these items in early in December, then yes, you need to be a demonstrator. But that's a fun thing. That's awesome. All right, so we've got our card bases. Let's pull in our dragonflies here. So, well, I guess we could use one of each. We've got two large dragonflies that coordinate here with our stamp set. So let's do one, and I'll get the other one ready to go here. And then we've got beautiful sentiments. So of course with the dragonflies, and somebody said they're like flying jewels. I love this. I think they're kind of inspirational. So let's go ahead and use that sentiment as well. So you're an inspiration. And well, let's go ahead. We'll do the thank you for your kindness on one of them as well. So we'll kind of mix and match a little bit here. So for the dragonflies, this is the D block that I'm using. And then I'll use my B. You could use B or C for your sentiments if you need a couple of blocks here. All right, so we are going to stamp these in Tuxedo Black Memento ink on our Whisper White. And I do recommend that as you are stamping these, you stamp them with the tails out. So stamp them perpendicular to your paper. So that way when you go to punch them out, so when you punch, you flip the punch over, unlock the mechanism here so it opens. And you want to be able to just slide your paper in the top. So stamp with your tails pointing out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and, oh, there goes the lid. Ink this up. So we'll stamp one and then carefully set that one aside. Stamp the other one, might as well do two at once. With the Memento Black, it's a different style of ink pad here. So I'm tapping it to my stamps. All right, trying to get the lid here so that I can not stick it in anything. All right, so go ahead and just give them a little space between them. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Now for the first one, for our Bumblebee card, I have pulled out my light Misty Moonlight blend, and then I've got light and dark of Mango Melody. If we had Bumblebee, I would use that. Unfortunately, we do not have Bumblebee blends, and that's why I'm using my Mango Melody here. But with the light Misty Moonlight, that's what I'm going to start with on this first one, and I'm just going to paint the body and the tail. So just go right through there, and then I'm going to use the firm end, the bold tip here, and I'm going to trace around my wings. And the reason I'm doing this is that when we color with the Mango Melody, we get this cool color blend effect. Of course, you guys know what happens when you mix blue and yellow. You get green, right? So we're gonna end up with a third color, only coloring with two. Aw, all right. Luann says, toot away, you deserve it. Thank you so much. Hey, Mary Brooks from Australia. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Oh, and France says, yes, the Dragonfly stamps beautifully. They certainly do. All right, so I'm going to start with the light. That says dark. I want the light Mango Melody blend here, kind of my brush tip, and I'm just going to kind of go in this middle portion of the Dragonfly wings. Okay, so just a little bit there, and then I'm going to come in with the darker and kind of edge around that. Okay, so we do have the two different colors, just kind of adding a little bit more there. Okay, you can touch up anything that you missed. And then we'll come back in with our Misty Moonlight with the brush tip again, and then lightly color in the tips of the wings. And then as it dries there, you can see where it overlaps. We end up with a little bit of green color, which is kind of cool. Yes, did I overlap enough? You can always come back and maybe touch it up just a little bit more if you want just a little bit more green on there. All right, you guys see that taking place now? You guys see that? Oh, was I out of camera? You guys have to get after me. All right, so you see how the wings are changing colors? Isn't that cool? So now we'll slip it in our punch here. Line it up. So you'll always end up with a bonus little butterfly. And then we've got our large one here. And then we just need a couple of dimensionals for the wings. All right, a couple of these, and then have him fly. I kind of want to show the dandelion there. So he's flying through the garden. So let's come in from the left and have him going that way. Oh, Mary says this is the first time she's caught me live. Whoa, 7:30 a.m. in Melbourne. Well, welcome. Good morning to you. And Luann says, wink of Stella. Yes, where is I have my Stella here. Let's see. Yeah, so let that dry real quickly. And I put all of my blends here together. What did I do with my Stella? Well, let me pull out. I was going to do, we need some Calypso Coral here for the next one. Calypso Coral, we'll pull in some Mango, and maybe we'll do, I don't know if I want to do Mossy Meadow or Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Let's pull in some. I'll get my Mossy Meadow out. Maybe I'll go a little shade lighter. I'll go with Old Olive instead. Yes, I think that'll be good. And here is my Stella. Yes. All right, Luann loves Stella. Stella is a glitter it's like a glitter brush, and inside the barrel with the glitter and the juice in there is a little shaker. So you want to just shake that up real good just to get it flowing. And as you do that, you can kind of squeeze this part of the barrel as you go too, and then you can paint. Just add a little bit of glitter sparkle here to the wings. Love Stella. Can you guys see that? Let's see. See if we can get the shimmer, catch the light there. All right, so that's the first one. Let me grab some embellishments and we'll stamp our greeting too. So we need some in color enamel dots. And I actually think I've used all of my bumblebee dots up, but that's okay. We can go ahead and stamp. We could put some of the Misty Moonlight ones on there instead. So let's do that. So kind of add them here and there. Let's do one up by the wing. And then one over here. Whoops. There. Well, that's where it landed. Hopping all over. All right, so it's kind of like little sparkle gems on our card there. And we'll go ahead and use our Memento Black too to stamp our greeting. So we'll stamp the You're an Inspiration right here below our panel. Isn't that beautiful? So simple, but quick, and I love it. Aw, hello. Hi, everybody. Okay. Yes, so that is card number 1. Love that. I'll swap out the greeting here. Let's stamp our other sentiment. I need a bigger block. Let's see, I'll turn it. There we go. So on our Calypso Coral card, let's ink this up. Stamp this right below as well. Okay, perfect. And then we've already stamped our Dragonfly, so let's go ahead and color this in. Let's see what we want to use on this card. Let's see, let's see. I guess I'm gonna go with Old Olive here. All right, so do that Old Olive on the body. And so cool fun fact is that, let me see if I want to make sure I get it right. As far as dragonflies, one of my team members loves dragonflies, and so she printed out some fun facts for us for our team meeting. And let me see if I can find her card here. Yes. So she gave us a dragonfly fact sheet in here, and I did not know this. There are over 5,000 different dragonflies around the world. Yes, I had no idea. And that they actually begin life in their larvae state for 2 years before blossoming into these beautiful dragonflies. Very cool. So I think what that means is, with there being 5,000 different kinds of dragonflies, is you can color them any way you want. There is no wrong way. You're always going to, I mean, who knows? It's so many different kinds of dragonflies that it could be. All right, so I'm just coming around here with my Old Olive. And I think I am going to pull in some of that mango. Again, come in with my light mango. Well, maybe I should have come in with the Calypso. Who knows? All right, let's see. We'll just do a little bit of light, and then let's come in with the Calypso. We'll do light Calypso. That's feeling a little dark. No, it is dark. That's why it says that. Ah, all right, we'll have to do a lot of blending. Okay, what am I? That's Cajun Craze. Where is my light Calypso? Ah, there it is. All right, let's stamp this again. I'm not liking the coloring on this one. All right, let's have a do-over. And we'll just hide that under there. Okay, start over. We had Old Olive. All right. So touching up with my Old Olive. Okay. Make sure I got my colors. Helps if you read the labels there. All right, now we've got our Mango Melody here. A little bit of yellow. Now our light Calypso Coral. Yes, get that right this time. Oh, light Calypso is the one I need another one of. I use my blend so much. Oh, so yes, you can see how that blends so much nicer. Right in there around that yellow, so we had that fun. It's almost like sherbet, which is cool because with dragonflies, they have that shimmer and sheen to them. Yes, I like that. I like that better. Now let's make sure, let's test this out. I almost feel like it's almost a little too dark. So I think I'm actually going to just keep using the light, and we'll just kind of go over and add some, layer the color here at the end, the tips of the wings. All right, I do like that better. Go in and add a little bit more. Okay, much better. Now we'll punch it. Yeah, see? Ugh, this is much better. That's what happens. Stamp it on. This is live, so. All right, we get our little bonus there. Save those for another project. And use our dimensionals here. All right, I need to just snip a couple more. And let's have this one. Let's see, let's have this one fly kind of into, will come from the right. So our dragonflies are flying and coming towards each other a little bit here. Now, instead of the glue, the enamel dots, let's see what else we've got in my little bag of tricks here. You know what? Sequins might mark. These are the Artistry Blooms sequins, and we do have some, we actually have Calypso Coral sequins in here. I think that'll be fun. So let's take the small ones here, and they match that kind of that shimmer and sparkle. And then I can add a little bit of, there we go. So I've got our 3 Artistry Blooms sequins. I like that. And now I'll just kind of finish it off with a little bit of Stella here. Yes, to paint the wings. And the cool thing about Stella is that it lasts. It goes a long ways. And if by chance you pretty much use it up, the neat thing is the barrel unscrews completely. You can take out the little plug that's in there and you can refill it with rubbing alcohol and then give it a really good shake again, and that helps to loosen up some of the glitter that kind of sticks to the inside of the barrel, and pretty much it like reinvigorates your Stella, so you can get twice the life. Let's put some on the body of this one too. I feel like it needs it just a little bit. Yeah, So you get twice the life out of your Stella. Love this Stella glitter brush. So there are our two very simple, our Dragonfly Dandy Garden cards using our Stampin' Blends alcohol markers to do some really cool blending and shading there on our Dragonfly wings. And of course we've got some Stella for added sparkle. So I hope you love those. Thank you guys. Oh yes, they do have that sheen on the wings. Yes, so Luann agrees. Yep, you can refill again. Oh, she's saying like when you're totally done and when you've used the rubbing alcohol and gotten all of the glitter out of the inside, you can actually reuse it again with some of the shimmer paint that we sell. You can fill it with a couple drops of shimmer paint and some more rubbing alcohol, and then you've got another brush and any color there. Very cool. All right, so let me clear off some of this space so that I can show you even more goodies. I hope you guys are excited to see this new stuff. I know it's kind of a tease, but hey, with these warmer days, and I don't know, just something about thinking spring, just, oh, love it. I guess it's just, you know, new things, happy things, good things coming, right? So this is the actual catalog. I was able to, I got my physical copies, came in my product purchase premiere order. So that was kind of nice. According to Stampin' Up! Policy, I cannot show you the pages, but I can show you the cover. And let me tell you, for a mini catalog, this is 90 pages of wow. I'm really excited. And then of course our adorable celebration brochure. We all love that. And celebration in the US means that for every $50 you spend, you can choose a free item from the celebration brochure, which is not going to be hard because because the catalog is so awesome. So anyways, teasing you with the covers there. Now let me show you the actual, some of the products. So we went over, I showed you guys the blending brushes. So we'll play with those at a future event. One of my favorite suites, this is called the Fine Art Floral Suite. Has paper pack, has a gold foil specialty paper, the art gallery stamp set. I've tucked in here, these are the floral gallery dies. And one of the dies here says, if you flip it over, it die cuts and it says, just want you to know, or just want to say. So just want to say, and then you fill in the blank. I just want to say I miss you, or just want to say congratulations, or just want to say I'm thinking of you. But yes, aren't these pretty? And so the dies actually cut out the flowers and the stamped images, even this bouquet. And then from the bouquet, you can even die cut the individual blossoms there. And then we get some fun, almost one that has that, speak English here, is it almost has like this little postage tear edge on these dies. So that'll be fun for our sentiments and different labels and things. All right, so these are the stamps. There is a painted texture 3D embossing folder that looks like the embossing paste or spackle or the strokes of the brush. Very cool. There is this amazing ribbon. So let me show you here without tearing my fingernails apart. Now I was curious to see this in person because the catalog does not do it justice, but it's almost like a neutral linen ribbon, but there's gold woven through it. Can you guys see that? Hi Carmen, how are you? Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Yes, very cool. So yeah, this ribbon, I was amazed to see how that gold kind of sparkles through there. But what I am most excited about is this gorgeous paper pack. This is a 12 by 12 stack. Of course, you can see this really bold design here on the front. But check out these other patterns. Isn't that cool? So it is, it's like the palette, the canvas with all these fun monochromatic brush strokes on it. Okay, so that's page 1. Page 2, I guess I'll just kind of take these out and stack them. All right, has these beautiful like roses here. And you can see the, like you almost want to feel the paper because it looks textured. It's that realistic. And then it's got a So Saffron monochromatic pattern here on the back. And then, isn't this pretty? Ooh, love these pinks. So we've got some Poppy Parade and some Flirty Flamingo in here. Yes, they're so pretty. And the back side of that one is very subtle, petal pink in here. Doris asked, did the dies work on the paper? Oh, good question. Well, where'd that stamp set go? Let's see, we can compare these. So with this pattern, they're a little bit different shape. Let's see here. Actually, it looks like they might. I think the dies would work on here. Where did I put them? They're underneath everything. Let me grab these out. So it looks like, yes, you could use the dies right there on the paper. So you could cut out any of these fun blooms. Great question, Doris. Look at that, so cool. All right, so you could have that painted look right on any project. And let's see, this is the kind of the smaller one. So I'm looking to see if we had anything, not quite. So the largest flower die does work on that. And I actually think some of the little dies would work on the smaller blooms too. But that's good to know. So that's a awesome thing that the dies actually coordinate with the paper too. So awesome. I'm gonna keep those close so we can check out some of the other patterns here. This one I think is my absolute favorite. But you guys know that I'm a Calypso Coral girl. And this paper, the darker color is Pretty Peacock and the lighter is Pool Party, which is, they're all in that same like blue-green color family. Absolutely love this. And whoa, look at the back side of these. So if you like the Artistry Blooms paper in the annual catalog, then you'll love this paper pack too. If you love that watercolor brush look. Oh, and the blues. So we've got some Night of Navy, some Pacific Point going on in here. Love this. And then that pretty Pool Party on the back. And one more set of pages. Oh, so gorgeous. So in my hallway at home, and you might be able to see this in some of my videos even, but I have 3 white, I think they're 12 by 12 frames that I actually had framed some designer series paper from a few years ago that had some watercolor florals in it. And I think this paper is so pretty that I'm actually going to update those frames with this paper. And the way to do that, you buy a frame, a 12 by 12 frame, and this will go right in it. And then it looks like you have custom artwork, but it's actually a paper pack that cost you $11.50. So I love that. So yes, I'm so looking forward to playing with this suite. This is the fine art suite here. And that ribbon will just be so pretty with that. And now there are, and this is cool, Shannon, I think it was Shannon West, I forget. I have to go back and rewatch the onstage videos. But these overlays too, so you get, there's 3 acetate sheets in here. And so you get this one that's got kind of the different little, what do you call that? Little like florals, little medallions on them. But then there's two different patterns. So this one has the florals kind of going up, and guess what? This is designed that you can actually lay it on top of the designer series paper. And you guys, can you see that? How it frames out and enhances. So you've got the watercolor look, and then you add your frame, your overlay on top. So cool. All right, it helps if I line it up properly. But isn't that awesome? And then there's this sheet here, and I believe, let's see if that one, I believe that lines up with this one. I might have to, let's see here. Does this go? Was there another one? I don't remember. She said which one it went to. Let's see here. I honestly don't remember. But I think on one of these it matches too. We'll just say that. We'll keep playing a little bit. Yeah, so anyways, these are so gorgeous. Love these. Here we go. I think that might be it. Okay, yes. Going the right way. Now we've got it. Yes, where it lays over top. All right, there we go. So that'll be cool. And so the neat thing is when you're making cards, that when you cut this into pieces, you can cut your overlay at the same, and then you've got really cool card bases. So yes, we'll be doing that. That's definitely an upcoming video project. Love these. That's the fine art floral suite here. All right, let me move. Let me move this and show you some of the other cool goodies I got. Now this paper, totally opposite direction. No florals or frills on this one. This is the, what is it called? Well Suited Designer Series paper. Now I actually did not get the stamp set and the other items that go with this. I just got the paper. I have some ideas, but this particular pattern, I'll have to have David come on and wear one of his work shirts. But David has a shirt that is pretty much this exact pattern. And it's crazy. On some of this, they pulled in this orangey color, orangey red here is Cajun Craze. So I never would have guessed to pair basic black, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and then Cajun Craze. That is not color I would have pulled in. But then you've got your tweeds here. Wow, some bright colors. Those are like golf shorts. Very bright. And then kind of this grid paper look. Yeah, so and even these, they look up close, they look textured like the weave of ties and different things. So I love great variety. I love this floral pattern. Absolutely love that. And I have an upcoming idea that I hope works. Let me show the other two, some stripes here, pinstripe. And then we've got the navy, the diamonds, and the paisley. So pretty. But for this floral pattern, and I guess I better get going, let me show you one of the celebration items. I mentioned donkeys at the beginning. Are these not the cutest ever? But I have an idea to pair the donkeys with this well-suited floral. Love that. It's just like Eeyore. So cute. And that one, he's got a little rose in his mouth. Love that. So yes, so even though I wasn't into necessarily the bow ties, I'm excited to play with this well-suited paper pack. Excited to play with the darling donkeys and to go with them as well. There's actually, this is a celebration paper pack, a 12 by 12 here, which is super gorgeous. Very different from the other floral. This is definitely more of a kind of a country look to it, a little more whimsical. Got gorgeous colors in here. We've got lots of, we've got shaded spruce, I believe. What is on the back? Shaded spruce and just jade. And there's some pool party here too. But aren't these pretty? And then we've got cherry cobbler and flirty flamingo here as well. That actually, I think that's upside down. Let's flip that around. Wildflowers, love that, like the daisies and the daffodils. Very nice for spring. Oh, this is fun. So just jade background on there. And then, whoa, look at the polka dots. I love that. Basic black with just jade polka dots. Oh my goodness, talk about daisies. Super pretty. And look at the back side. Wow, that granny apple green really pops there. Love that. And if you love Misty Moonlight, beautiful. And then shaded spruce with their tulips there. And then, yes, more of the cherry cobbler. I think there's some poppy parade, the flirty flamingo, and petal pink. And then, wow, stripes there too. So we've got some bold patterns here, not just flirty florals, but we've got some bold colors. So I'm excited for that. And we have an additional celebration stamp set. This one is called Corner Bouquet. So that'll coordinate too. It kind of mixes. It's got some of the elements that go with the Dandy Garden Suite too, but it's also got the fun little florals. So lots of uses for that. And then one more paper pack from Celebration. This is called Oh So Ombre. It's a 6x6 stack. And let's check this out here. So I believe this is, let me flip this here so I can see the colors. So this has Blackberry Bliss. So you get, these are the Blackberry Bliss ombre patterns. Okay. And then on the back side, we've got, wow, Granny Apple Green. And then we have Rococo Rose. Okay. And then, woo, with Bermuda Bay. That's really pretty. And so then it looks like that repeats several times because you end up with 48 sheets all together. So again, your Blackberry Bliss, your Rococo Rose on one side, and then the back side, there you've got the blues and greens, your Granny Apple Green and your Bermuda Bay. So love it. It's a fun, kind of nice to have a neutral backgrounds here for a lot of different projects. So I'm excited for all that's to come. I don't want to pull you away too much because we still have the rest of November here and into December for our the fall winter mini catalog. But at the same time, I hope this gets you excited for good things to come and know that, yes, I've got lots of ideas brewing that I hope will inspire you and keep you crafting through these winter months and give you something to look forward to there. Well, thank you guys. Oh, and you know what? Let's see, Honeybee Stamping mentioned for the foil sheets. I did not realize this, I didn't flip them over. On the fine art floral sheets, if you flip them over, you've got silver. Ah, good to know, thank you. So we've got gold on one side or silver on the other. Love that. So we've got our mixed metals there, and that makes it even more versatile. So you can pull in the two different color palettes. Thank you so much, love that. All right, so lots of different products. My goodness, I'm gonna have to get crafting here. It's gonna keep me busy. But with all that, I hope you enjoyed our cards today that got buried in my pile. There we go. So thank you so much. I appreciate your comments. We are getting close to 1,700 subscribers. So go ahead, make sure you comment on this video, like and share, subscribe to my channel. Please share the love. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going live every Tuesday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And when we get to 1,700, I will do a drawing. So if we can make it by next week, invite your friends to love and like my channel. And if we make 1,700 subscribers by next week, then I will give away the 2 Dandy Garden Dragonfly cards here. So who wouldn't want one of these? They're adorable, right? All right, so we'll aim for that. We'll try for that for next Tuesday. And until then, happy stamping. Thank you guys. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.